Welcome back to another episode of Vlogmas. We are going to take a quick break from the holiday and Christmassy content because I have to deal with real life. My baby is sick. He got sick sometime over the weekend, so I had to wait till today to get him in for an appointment. Hopefully I can do something, say something, give us something that will help Elijah get a little bit of relief and help speed up his recovery. Like, you can tell he's sick, but he's still himself. He's not lethargic or just kind of like low on energy or anything like that, which is good. But at night, he's so congested, can't breathe, and since he can't breathe, he's having difficulty sleeping, which of course, if he's awake crying, then I'm also awake. But even more so than me being awake because he's crying, those like few moments that he is able to fall asleep, I'm like waking up like in a panic, checking on him, making sure that he's okay. I knew that he was going to get his first cold at some point, but I didn't think that it was going to be this soon, and I am not dealing with it well. But of course, it's not about me. It's just about getting him healthy and happy again. I am done at the we're done at the doctor's office, and basically the doctor wanted to check him for RSV, and when she said that, I was like, oh my goodness, about to shit a brick, because I know how bad RSV can get, but his test came back negative, so thank God for that. I can't see because of this doggone sun. And she checked his ears. He does have an ear infection in his left ear, so he's got that on top of having his cold. And she also saw that he is starting to teeth, where she was checking his throat, and I was like, and she's like, yeah, look. And she pulled his lip back, and you can kind of see the whites of his teeth like peeking through the pink of his gums. And I was like, oh my goodness, he has teeth coming in. But when I actually thought about it, I realized, I said, oh, my baby is going through a lot. Like, he's going through a lot right now. Teething, ear infection, and a cold. So I'm just going to be doing what I need to do to get him better and just loving on him so that, you know, he can just be back to his healthy self as soon as possible.
The next morning.
So I'm sick now, and I honestly feel like it was just a matter of time before it made its way over to me, because Zarius is the one who got Elijah sick, and since I'm with Elijah all day every day, it was naturally going to get me next. I woke up at about 2 this morning, head hurting, throat hurting, chest hurting, everything, and I started panicking. I was like, oh my gosh, like, I don't want to get sick, like freaking out, running to the kitchen to get some medicine. Y'all, I got back to the bedroom. I realized that Elijah was sleeping so peacefully. He wasn't having difficulty breathing. He was in a nice deep slumber. So everything that I was feeling in that moment didn't matter anymore. I was just so excited that my baby was feeling better and on his way to being healthy again. Because y'all know, yesterday, like, I was so low energy. I was feeling like the Grinch. I was thinking, forget Christmas, it doesn't matter, my baby's sick. So now I'm feeling so much better, back in the holiday spirit, and ready to make it feel like Christmas around here. So I'm speaking a little low because Elijah is asleep right now, but this is the perfect time to do like a test run on these clay ornaments that I found. So this one I actually picked up last year, or maybe even the year before, for sugar, and it was kind of just tossed to the side of my attic. And when I saw it, I was like, we should definitely do this for Elijah too. So I'm gonna do sugars first. I think I picked this up, yeah, from TJ Maxx, and it just comes with clay and a little ribbon. Instead of trying to hunt for this, since I got it so long ago, I naturally went to Amazon and I found this brand that does a 2-pack, which I thought was great because I can do Elijah's hand and his foot. While he's napping, I'm going to grab Miss Sugar and we are going to do a test run with her, and then when the baby wakes up, we'll do his. Before we get started, let's get into my morning beverage. Today I'm having tea to help soothe my throat. So for this one, I did a peppermint and a green tea bag, and then I added a little bit of honey. Not necessarily for flavor because this combination is really good by itself, but the honey helps to coat my throat and give me a little bit of relief. And if you want to add a little razzle dazzle, throw a candy cane over in it to make it look festive, but this is really good on its own. Done with Sugar's ornament. It is super cute. I didn't realize how tiny her paw was. But this is like, I would say about 85% set. The back of it is still a little wet. And according to the box, the entire thing does need 3 to 4 days to dry. So we still have a long ways to go, but clearly I can like pick it up, move it around, but I am gonna hold off on threading the ribbon through. I also went ahead and pulled out the supplies for Elijah. So it came with a bit more stuff. It has like a lot of different ribbon choices, easels if you prefer to display it that way. It came with paint and paint brushes, as well as these little letter stamps. I wish I would have pulled out this stamp to use on Sugar's before the top set, but what I'm more than likely going to do is just grab like a permanent marker and either write her name on the front or somewhere on the back. I feel like it's no big deal, you know, it's still really cute as is. So my dad just texted me that he's pulling up, so I'm finna go let him in, and my mom is also coming over a little bit later. I told them that I was sick now too, and more than likely contagious, but they do not care. They came to see their baby. And when I say their baby, I don't mean me, I mean Elijah. We're gonna do a quick pause on a little DIY project and go let in Pawpaw. Jaja, you with your Pawpaw? Say yeah. Yeah.
That mouth open. Now y'all try to bite it.
Cheeto!
That tastes good, mommy. Like, girl, you better get some food. Uh-oh. Good.
Eventually.
Pawpaw came bearing gifts. He brought this super cute Nike set and then some shoes for Mr. Elijah. So this pair, I love these. So cute. This pair. And then these. I must say, the grandparents never come empty-handed. My mom even brought over some apple juice for Elijah because I was telling her that he's really not taking his milk. So she told me to give him water mixed with a little bit of juice just for a little bit of sweetness so that we can keep him hydrated and get his liquids in. Luckily, he's still been peeing. Like, he doesn't have any dry diapers, so that's always a good sign. But yeah, shout out to my village because they always come through for us. Let's get back to Elijah's ornament. So I'm thinking that this ring mold is not going to be big enough because when I put these little letters in here, so let's pretend that this 2023 is actually his name. That leaves a limited amount of space for his full hand to fit. So I may have to find some other type of like circular cutout around my house so that I have more space to make his impression and also to stamp on his name. So I'm probably gonna have to skip adding the 2023 with his name just because, you know, the more I add, the bigger the overall ornament has to be. Here are the finished ornaments. They are so cute. They turned out way better than I expected. The only thing that I wish is that I pulled out that letter stamp earlier so that I could have used it on Sugar's, but hers is still super cute too. So like I said, these have to set for 3 to 4 days before I thread anything through and hang them up. So for the final result, you guys are gonna have to tune in to my next episode of Vlogmas because by then they'll be ready to put on the tree.
Tomorrow.
You got hiccups? You need some gripe water? Let me go grab that real quick. Yeah. Oh. You okay? Uh-oh, still got hiccup. I can tell you feeling a lot better, buddy. So the hiccups are gone. We are getting ready to head out and go pick up some pickup orders. Sirius had the day off today unexpectedly, so we just kind of been chilling because none of us feel good. But I do need to get some things, so I just placed like a pickup order so that we don't spread our ick. I did spend a little bit of this morning and last night decorating, so tree is fully up. A few decorative pieces are up, so I'll show you guys what I did when we get back because I'm basically picking up like some finishing touches for the room. I didn't even think to show y'all this in the house, but this is the brand of gripe water that we use. It's the Mommy's Bliss. We've been using this since he was probably about 6 or 8 weeks old, for hiccups, gassiness, all that, and it works pretty good. So I always take some with me wherever we go. I'm back with my bag. So all I needed was some hooks for stocking, and then the other thing I got is, I'm taking them out, is this doggy bone stocking. So Sugar is the first one to get a stocking this year. Of course I have my stockings from last year, which were like red and white, but I want to do like the neutral theme, y'all know this. So I'm just going to probably Amazon some stockings so that they get here within the next day or two, because everyone around here is sold out of black stockings. Walmart, Target, Hobby Lobby, literally everybody. I think that's so odd. What's wrong with him?
Osaka, I'm like,
I was gonna make me some ramen noodles in lieu of chicken noodle soup, since I hate chicken noodle soup. I figured that ramen noodles would be close enough. But as you guys can see, Mr. Elijah, first of all, he's holding his bottle, but he is taking this milk down, which makes me so happy because I think yesterday, aside from the bottle that he had like in the middle of the night, I think he had like 2 bottles, maybe 3. And so today I think this is his 3rd bottle, and it's still early in the day, and he doesn't seem to be slowing down. Whereas yesterday it would take him like several hours to get through 1 bottle. I didn't know if he lost his appetite, if he is experiencing pain from teething and didn't want to, you know, suck on the bottle, or if his throat was sore from his cold. You just never know. So while I'm sitting here, I guess I can show you guys what I've done. So the day that we went to the doctor's office, I hired somebody to come mount our TV. So there it is. It looks so good. And then I put up some Norfolk pine garland. It looks really nice. So I'm excited to hang the stockings up when they come in, because that'll be like the finishing touch. And I'll pretty much be done. I'm keeping it super simple this year. I was going to anyway, but now that I'm under the weather, I don't feel like doing much of anything else. So I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. I'm finna finish feeding the baby and then get some warm soup in my body. So I will see you in the next episode of Vlogmas. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.